24 hours, the Earth rotates around its axis, plunging half of the planet, the side facing away from the sun, into darkness, and the other half of the planet, the side facing towards the sun, into sunlight. This is the complete picture, the invisible explanation that we cannot actually feel because we are stuck to the Earth by gravity. As the Earth flies through space, so do we. Over the course of a night, the other planets in our solar system follow the same line as the sun across our skies, rising in the east and setting in the west. But over the course of a year, they appear to carve out their own paths, wandering across space-time seemingly of their own accord, and drifting against the crowd of stars from west to east. Contrary to our intuition, this is not because these planets are traveling on different trajectories through space, but because they're orbiting the sun more slowly than the Earth is. The apparent difference in speeds between the Earth's orbit and the orbits of these planets creates the illusion of retrograde motion, as they appear to travel backward across our sky. The Earth drags the moon in tow as it completes its orbit around the sun. To us, the moon appears to change shape, growing into a perfect circle and then fading into nothing over a 28-day cycle. But the moon does not swell and shrink. In fact, the moon itself orbits around the Earth just as the Earth orbits around the sun. When the moon is on the opposite side of the Earth with respect to the sun's rays perfectly hit the lunar surface, illuminating the side facing us and making it a full moon. On the other hand, when the moon is on the side of the Earth nearest the sun's rays are blocked, obscuring the moon and plunging it into darkness. In this configuration, we see a new moon, which looks like a moon just out of light's reach. But in reality, we're just not seeing the other side of the moon, the one hit by the sun's rays. This is contrary to what we might think as we rest our feet atop blades of grass and gaze up at the sky. We convince ourselves that what we see must be true. Our eyes take in the motions of the stars and the apparent reality of the planets painted across the canvas of the night sky, and we think, this is it. But our eyes can't possibly reveal the truth, that we're on a rock hurtling through space at 30 kilometers per second, and that our cosmic neighborhood, our solar system, is in fact orbiting the center of our galaxy, a supermassive black hole called Sagittarius A star, the asterisk conveying the excitement of discovery, since atomic physics designates excited atomic states with an asterisk. And this galaxy, our home, is just one of billions. At some point, numbers cease to mean anything as our brains grapple with the incomprehensible scale of the universe. It's difficult to fathom what we can't see or touch, taste or smell, but we force ourselves to continuously push beyond what we see right in front of us for a chance to glimpse the unknown. We pen poems and solve math problems, paint in watercolor and write code, read books upon books, and peer through telescopes to learn more about our home, the universe. These pictures are still incomplete. We view the world and our place within it through the lens of our lived experiences, our own struggles and dreams. But it is in this messy place of complexity that we have a chance of learning something fundamental and true. We just have to be brave enough to question our perceptions. Somewhere underneath our biases and limited perspective is the entire universe, waiting to be discovered. We just might not understand it yet. I've spent a lot of my life in cars. During the school year, from kindergarten through senior year of high school, I drove 45 minutes to and from school each day. The drive could be as long as an hour and a half if there was bad traffic clogging up Highway 360. When you add in the trek to tennis practice on one end of Austin and tutoring on the other end, I probably spent 3 total hours every day in the seat of a car. I didn't hate the drives, partially because I could catch up on missed sleep, and partially because of Stardate. Every day at